Fuck you and your bro! Look how they're watching us. Look.
What would you want to say to
put
Eric?
a lot of stuff out there for you.
What would you want to say to Eric?
I know.
Take care of the homeless people before the illegal migrants. Take care of your homeless people first. They're sleeping in trains, in boxes on the sidewalks. Take care of them first.
When Mayor Adams immediately removed the 2,000 migrants from the tents, transferred them over to Madison High School, everybody on this issue agrees that was a mistake. Whether you're pro-immigrant coming here or you want the immigrants out, it doesn't matter. Both sides now agree that there's no reason that there should be tents in Floyd Bennett Field. The mayor was told that originally. You can't put tents in Floyd Bennett Field. It's a floodplain. When you put the pegs in the ground on runway 19, immediately water comes up. That didn't happen at Creedmoor. It didn't happen at Randall's Island. But the mayor is obstinate, pretentious. He thinks he's a know-it-all. So he insisted it had to be Floyd Bennett Field. We've had rallies here before. Both the folks in Rockaway and the folks in Brooklyn said, no, it's a floodplain. It's a danger to anybody who would be in the park system. Even the federal government initially, the Biden administration resisted because they don't have people living in federal parkland anywhere in the United States. Hochul and Adams lobbied Biden, and finally the administration capitulated. But even then, everybody said this is a disaster waiting to happen. So notice, the other night, the second night of bad weather, the city administration panicked. They moved 2,000 of the migrants to Madison High School, and then they brought them back. We're going to have bad weather next week. We're going to have bad weather the following week. We're in the middle of the season of bad weather. This is an absolutely crazy idea that it's strange that someone like Curtis Sliwa, who's organized many of the rallies against the migrant centers being opened up in neighborhoods in all 5 boroughs, is in solidarity with Legal Aid and the Coalition of the Homeless, who said exactly the same thing. We may disagree on everything else, but we agree. Take down the tents, move the migrants, and I've got the perfect place for them. 8th Avenue, 15th Street, the Armory, right in the middle of Park Slope. Councilwoman Hanifa, you're always saying you're there for the migrants. Prove it. Councilman Rensselaer, you always say you're there for the migrants. Prove it. Yes, sir. You have an armory there that could house these migrants on 8th Avenue and 15th Street.
Yeah!
That's it. Go to the mayor's office and make him an offer he can't refuse, because he's going to be looking for a way out of this. Yes. He knows there's a disaster in the waiting. What are they going to do? Bring the children, the women, and the men to Madison High School again and interfere with the school schedule?
No!
Didn't they do that enough during COVID, during the lockdown and pandemic? Look at children, they're so far behind because of what the city did. So now the parents and the children who go to Madison High School have to be penalized. If you notice, nobody's happy about the situation. Were the migrants happy about it? No.
Come on.
Were the residents of the neighborhood happy about it? No. So I would suggest
so we can see your
that
face.
the mayor take the tents down now. Move the migrants out. Again, there is an armory right on 15th Street and 8th Avenue in Park Slope. It's a short way.
She has her right. Show your face. Show your face.
So today, it's okay. She has a right. She has a right to do it.
Show her face.
It's
What is she afraid of?
She doesn't have to. Don't worry about it.
Show your face. Show your face. Show your face. All right, let's finish right here.
So today, we're going to go out in the traffic here. These are mostly residents of this part of Brooklyn, Bergen Beach, Mill Basin, Marine Park, and also people going over to the Rockaways who were affected by this. We're asking them to lobby and go after the one person, and only one person is responsible for this. And that's Eric Adams. Once again, the swagger man has no plan. It's bad for the migrants, and it's bad for the community. And remember, since they brought the migrants in, the migrants have complained that this is the worst possible facility that they could have. Worst possible facility. Many of them didn't want to stay here, asked to go back to the Roosevelt Hotel.
En español, yo te puedo decir que
What's your idea? What's your solution? What's your solution? What's your solution?
Even the people.
Take your mask off. Take your mask off. What do you want it? What do you want it? Are you here illegal? Take the mask off. Take the mask off. You're here illegal.
You have a right to your opinion.
Do your job. Lock them up. Oh, that's right. The mayor let them out in 2 hours.
You want to talk about a vigilante mob? Look at this. Look at how they...
You're making it. We're not vigilante. We're taxpayers. We're taxpayers.
This is our neighborhood. What have you done? What have I done to them?
What have you done? Take your mask off.
What have you done for them? For society.
Come on, take your mask off.
What contribution have you made to society?
Just make
Right. Forget it.
Make sure nobody bothers.
Yes, no problem.
Young and dumb. Young and dumb. Young and dumb. Where's the parents of this guy?
Oh, so sorry.
Thank you. You're welcome. What's your name?
John.
Oh, John. Where you from?
Born here.
Oh, good, good. What high school do you go to?
Eli Whitney, he closed down.
Eli Whitney, I know where it is, North Williamsburg. That's right. Great, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, right. Thank you.
How you been?
Good.
Good to see you.
Pleasure.
Keep it up, keep it up.
What's your name?
Yossi.
Definitely. I'm going to keep the pressure up.
Keep the pressure up. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Take care. You don't need to have one police officer here. This is not a pro-Hamas group. This is a pro-community group, a pro-police group, and a pro-America group.
We show our faces. We show our faces.
So Eric Adams, we have few police officers to begin with. We have crime problems. These police don't want to be here today. They know it's ridiculous to be here. They're amongst law-abiding, friendly people. Send the police into the streets to patrol. The other thing they're not letting the police do is when they do find the migrants shoplifting or going up to people's doors on private property, and you call 911, no response. You call 311, no response. You call the mayor's office, no response. So this is coming to a head now. Nobody wants the tents. Nobody wants the migrants in Floyd Bennett Field. It may be different reasons for that, but we're all in solidarity. They need to be sent to a safe location. Again, I can't say it enough. Park Slope, 8th Avenue, 15th Street, a perfect armory. The people there want to take care of the migrants. They'll have them right there to take care of the migrants.
Walking home, I pass a hotel, and on the other side of the hotel is St. Francis of Assisi Church on 33rd Street between 6th and 7th. On one side at the hotel, you have migrants that are smoking weed. There's electric bikes all over the place, talking. They have somewhere warm to go to at night. On the other side of the street is St. Francis of Assisi Church, and there's homeless American people in boxes and cardboard. That's why I get pissed off. Take care of your own first. They claim it's a racial, all this. No, it's not. There's black homeless people, there's white homeless people, there's Hispanic homeless people. The only difference is they were born here and the migrants weren't. And they're the ones sleeping in the street, not the migrants, and they're here illegally. That's why I get pissed off.
Do you think the issue with homelessness was better before the migrant surge, or?
Oh, it's worse. It's off the hook now. It's worse now because everything is going to the migrants. There's no hotels anymore to put them in. All the services are geared toward the migrants, the illegal migrants. I take the train every day. I see what goes on in the train. I can show you pictures of the train. People sleeping in the train, people sleeping on the platforms. And it's not just here. Last month on Park Avenue and 32nd Street, they had 2 tents. I'll show you the photo. The next day, sanitation ripped them down. We have to take care of our own first. Once you take care of your own, whatever's left over, help them.
What everybody's also forgetting and what she said, did you think it was worse then or now? I believe it was worse now, but then, now we have answers that the mayor should look at. You found places to put all of these illegals.
Exactly.
Why don't you put all our citizens that are homeless, that don't have a right to rent because they got no jobs, put them where all the migrants are. At least they're citizens, and they won't go out robbing people. They won't be robbing cars. They have a place to stay. The veterans, all the veterans, there's a few veterans here that I see. Half of them are homeless that I know. My parents fought for this country. We were all in this country. We were citizens. We legally came here. We filled out papers. None of them are here. Everybody's forgetting the migrant. You know what? They're here illegal. In this country, there's laws. They are not abiding by the laws. They are cutting the border. They're cutting the wire. They're doing this. Who's blaming Texas? The blame here is the United States government. They should be closing the border. And over the years, this got worse and worse. But the border should be closed, and we should find a way for citizenship. Stop this bickering with everybody, but give the right to the people that are citizens here first. Before, I would love to get a free watch, or get a motorcycle, or get this, or get 24-hour food, wouldn't you? Everybody can be eating, but we don't get it. They do. That's why people are up and up.
Out of here, it's not safe for the migrants, and it's not safe for the community. And again, let's have a great round of applause for for our brave police officers who risk their lives each and every day.
Oh, you don't like the cops?
For everybody.
Just migrants?
No matter who they
Care
are.
about the cops.
So we're going to go out into the streets now, distribute these flyers to the drivers, and those who are here, whether you're here pro or con, feel free to stand along the barricades
Take them home
and cheer on the people, because we need them now to get involved in our coalition. The time to pressure City Hall and Eric Adams, swagger man with no plan, is now, because he doesn't have a plan. And it can't happen again next week that they're going to bus all these families to Madison High School. Well, it could be Brooklyn College, or it could be another academic facility. It could be Midwood High School. It has to stop now. So thank you all for coming. We're going to have other rallies. We're doing this over the bridge in the Rockaways. We're putting the coalition together. Let the politicians talk. Let the lawyers go into court, try to get injunctions. But we are the people. We are the rebels. We are going to put boots on the ground, and we're not going to stop until the tents are gone from Floyd Bennett Field, until the migrants are gone. Thank you.
Sign that campaign.
Give him help, Curtis. Give him help.
Definitely.
Video.
Thank you.